This channel is supported by my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner, as well as my books, including my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. All right, good morning. Yeah, all right, gonna head out and I'm gonna start with Sheepshead and go from there. Hopefully I get some good ones for dinner, and then head out for snook, reds, trout, whatever. I'll figure out something. Yeah, just setting up on the first dock here, and boy, the water looks terrible, really kind of dirty. How do people feel about that for Sheepshead? I'm not seeing it this dirty, and gonna fish, see what happens. All right, in a leg socket, out near another leg socket. Should be Sheepshead candy right there. Yep, and that's a half of a mud crab on a 1/4 ounce S&S Sheepshead jig. And I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Wow, they're dark. Oh. I net because the leader gets chafed in here. It's only 20. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a dinner fish there. Yeah, look how dark that thing is. I'm wondering if that has something to do with the color of the water. But all right, well, this one ate. However, it's the last one I got off this dock, so I had to make a move. Hey, please excuse that little thing across the lens there. I got a piece of weed on there. The bite seemed like it was no better on this dock. I actually had stuck the rod in a rod holder to take a phone call, which I almost never do. And it sat there with nothing, and I just gave it a little twitch, and this is going to get him going. So it's a small crab, and I cut the legs and claws off, and then you got to give it a little pinch to get those juices flowing. If you don't do that, it's amazing. It's like, and it's the same thing for blackfish up north. You don't get hit really. Crack the shell seems to get them going. Nice. That would give me that gives me dinner if I get them in the boat. 3 makes a nice dinner for 2 people. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Now they're biting. Oh. Yeah. Jumbo, jumbo. All right, that gives me dinner and leftovers. That's enough for me. It's not like the bite's on fire. I'm happy to get those 4. Now going to head out and try to find some redfish, snook, trout, whatever's out there. You got to take a practice cast, or else you don't judge the wind. And first cast is going to go in the trees. When it goes in the trees, don't panic. Just think a second. Try to give it a little twitch. Don't yank it hard, or else it'll get hooked. Okay, it came out. expected a trout. I'll take a snook. Alright, as I'm retrieving this cast, just keep an eye on the right-hand side of the frame. Where the hell did you come from? Unbelievable. I gotta leave because this guy is gonna just hang around me. Yep, dolphin got my snook. Never knew it was there, but can't hang around. It's only 2 casts in that spot. Alright, next spot, just positioning here. It's a little challenging with the wind. I get some decent redfish over here, so I would like to not anchor with spot lock, but would rather use the Raptor, which would be dead silent. So I'm just trying to get the boat positioned well, and gonna put that Raptor anchor down, and there it is off the stern there. So alright, it's down, and I know the boat's going to swing around, but that's okay. I've anticipated that, and I'm positioned the way I want to be to cover this stretch that often holds a good redfish in here. Got something good, got something good. Hope that's going to be my nice, I think that is definitely going to be my nice redfish. That's what I come here for. Yep, very nice. Very nice, good. Of course you're gonna do that, right? Oh, props, sticks. Beautiful. I'll take that as a first redfish of the trip anytime. Yep, as it's been the last several trips, it's that Salt Strong John Skinner Mossy Mullet, 3/0 1/8 ounce owner swim bait hook, and I am putting that Dr. Chooce on there. And there's still a link to a free bottle of that in the video description if you haven't gotten it already. And there's links to everything in the video description. I try to stick to a small number of lures I have a lot of confidence in, and right now that's one of them. Trout. Maybe not. Maybe not. That looked like a red, and a good one at that. It was the shakes that fooled me. than the first. I think. Come on, gotta get you in the water. Beautiful. That would be a snook. Better one than the first one I caught. Never caught 3 fish in this spot. Okay. Slippery. So that is an okay catch here. That's 3 decent fish in this spot. Yeah, as is often the case with snook, yeah, that leader is going to have to be changed. They really rough up the leaders. I would normally use 40 if I was targeting snook, but you know, definitely targeting redfish here. And I get snook doing that, and I always hope the leader survives, and it did, but it's going to have to be retied before I start again. Yeah, let's resume from a different angle. You won't get to see the retrieve here, but you will in a few minutes. So note how that Raptor anchor just really has that boat rock solid, stable. You know, you don't move an inch, and that's just perfect. And plus, it's obviously dead quiet. Three nice ones and a decent snook, all in the same spot. Off you go. Okay, I finally ran out of fish there, so I'm moving along, and I'm going to use I'm going to anchor with the trolling motor so I can kind of shuffle along the shoreline here and move a little bit as I go. legit slam plus the 4 nice sheepshead. All right, shuffling along with the trolling motor, and I'm using that now because I want to be able to move along here, and it's just easier to do that with the trolling motor. Move a few feet, lock it, move a few feet, lock it. And I'm not too worried about the noise because with this wind blowing in, I can stay pretty far off the mangroves. And also with the motor being out and I'm fishing off the stern, well, that leaves another, roughly 16, 17 feet that the motor's out away from everything. So I'm not too worried about it spooking stuff. Big trout. Just adjusted the boat. The motor's still settling. Boy, it kind of spread out, catching a fish, moving a little, catching a fish, and just picking my way along here. And I'm going to hold my cast here a little bit just as I settle back to where I think something should be. Alright, so that's like the 4th trout now that I've picked out of here, so I'm going to move along, see if I can find something else. Now, the hurricane debris is such a challenge. I've got a tight spot here, and with this wind, I know where I want to anchor, but I've really put myself in the junk, and I'm going to go back and, yeah, you get a look at what this is. It's all these big, I don't know whether they were mangroves, I don't know what they were, but they're all over. And, yeah, I'm not hurting the boat any worse than it already is. I mean, it's a 33-year-old boat. It's got a few scratches, some of them I didn't put on, a few I did, nothing severe. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of buried in that, so I could get a good position on this little cove here. Oh, you bastard. Nice. Just hitting the spot lock on one last stop. Jack. right, another really solid trip, and time to go fly in across the shallows and get myself home. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check out my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner. And don't forget my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surfboat and Kayak, available at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.